Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to our third episode of our FIFA 17 career mode here. Hopefully returning Manchester United to glory. Maybe easier said than done, but we'll give it a try anyway. We are in the final of the pre-season cup against Roma. And we have just signed at the end of the last episode Jose Maria Jimenez, 83 rated centre-back, who's got a pretty damn good potential. So let's go forward a bit and see if we can get some more transfers in, which would be lovely. We've got 6 new bits of news. Dolberg is unavailable. We want 11 million for him. We'll hold back on that then. Dahoud. Right, Dahoud has been accepted. Nice. Good player. He had a moustache card in Ultimate Team, but I think he's got a good potential in this game, I believe. So we'll try and bring him in. It's going to cost us a chunk of money, though. Toulouse have accepted our offer for Lafont, which is good. And Milan have rejected our offer for Donnarumma. So we're going to go for Lafont then as our second goalkeeper, which is good. We'll lock him in as well. Pretty good 17-year-old goalkeeper. He's declined his contract. He needs to understand what role he will play in the club. Okay, we can do that. We want you to be a future first-team player. Hopefully you're going to be happy with that, because you're not going to get much else from us. In fairness, you're not good enough to walk straight into the first team. Let's give you a 5% clean sheet bonus, or just to try and keep you happy. When you're on 10 grand, it's not going to be too difficult, is it really? And Anthony Marshall has returned from injury, which is good. We'll have to bring him back in. You know what, 13 million for Donnarumma. We're not going to pay that. We're not going to pay that at all. So we've got Dahoud hopefully coming in pretty soon. We need to sell some players because we're really running low on places in the squad, I believe. Right, he is rejected because he wants to know... Again, he wants to understand his role in the team. Okay. I wish it would keep all this actually in, rather than me having to change it all the time. Right, you are going to be a squad rotation player to start off with. And Elect have accepted the offer for Yuri Tielemans. Right, great. That's what I want to see. 20... Let's give you 22 or 23 million, because I know we're under some competition for you. And you're going to be a important first team player. Now, this is only because I know there's a bit of competition to sign him. And I really want to make sure that we are the team that gets a hold of him. For 15 million as well, he's got a lot of potential. Right. Shakhtar Donetsk has received an £8 million bid. Okay, we've done that already. We've offered him a new contract. Can I offer him a better contract, or... is that all now locked in? I don't want to go for Dolberg, no. Can I offer a better contract? Where are we? Where are you? Kovalenko. I can change the contract, okay. Let's give you... I want to definitely get a hold of you because you're a pretty good young player. Let's give you 29, 10% goal bonus. And we'll make you a squad rotation player. Hopefully that's going to lock you into coming to us instead. But we do need to sell some players. Why is no one making offers? But I know it's still pretty early in the transfer window, but we do need to sell a player or two just to clear the space to sign the players we're buying. Right, so our offer for Gelson Martins has been rejected, which I'm not overly surprised about. Only offered 10 million. I don't know how much he's worth. I'm literally just taking a stab in the dark here. Let's give him 15 million. Just really want to get a right midfielder in. Right, so we'll up that offer. Dortmund have rejected our bid for Ousmane Dembele. We can't go ahead with that then. And Emre Moore's been rejected as well. Okay, we might have to wait till next year to sign a couple of these players. Right, so this is our game against Roma now. That's crept up quick, hasn't it? Let's have a look at our squad. How's the team looking fitness-wise? Not too bad, actually. Should we make some changes, or are we happy with this? I'm tempted, you know, to start... I might bring him on off the bench again, because he was pretty effective in the last game. Rashford, do you need to start? No, we're going to leave you on the bench for now. Pogba, you can come back in place of... Let's bring you on in place of Fosu Mensah, because I really want to win this game, because there's some money involved, and we could use the extra transfer funds. Marshall, you can stay out of it for now. I might just, like, release, like, Riley and Faturi and Paul and Goss. Because we need the spaces in our squad, and I don't think they're really going to sell for much money anyway, so I might actually just release them. But I'm quite happy with that team for now. Yeah, we'll save the changes, and we'll go straight to the game against Roma. Hopefully we can pick up the victory and get ourselves a nice bit of dough in the process to sell on, well, to use to buy some more players. Let's go for it. Big game now. The final of the Invitational Cup against Roma, Bailey. Into Ander Herrera. Now we're on the counter-attack. Ander Herrera plays it into Mkhitaryan. I've got an itchy nose. Mkhitaryan. That wasn't what I intended, but Ander Herrera's got there. And Ander Herrera's got behind the defensive line. Ball in. Memphis has gone in. It's gone in. It's more luck than judgment, but Memphis Depay has scored his first goal for us in this career mode. I think the defender may have kicked it against Memphis if we watch the replay. I think I completely buggered this cross up, to tell the truth. And no, Memphis was there to tap it in. I thought that the defender had kicked it against him, but there he was at the back post, and we're 1-0 up. Nice. That early goal really helps you out in this game. It seems to be whoever gets the early goal seems to go on and dominate. And hopefully we can do that now. 6 minutes in, Memphis Depay, 1-0. Matter. And it goes to Ibrahimovic. Sees Luke Shaw out to Memphis Depay, the goal scorer. Has he got the confidence to bring something else up? Ibrahimovic has gone in for a second. Again, another bit of sloppy defending by Roma. Is that Ibrahimovic's goal? I don't even know what happened. Is that Ibra's goal? That is the cheekiest side foot goal I've ever seen in my entire life. That is a typical Ibrahimovic goal. Look at that. Pirouette. And there's a midget manager. A pirouette there by Ibrahimovic. I can't believe we're pulling this off, you know. 10 minutes in, we're 2-0 up already. Ibrahimovic is the top goal scorer in this competition so far. And with finishes like that, you can see exactly why. Oh. Right, free kick to Roma. Plan this. Oh, what a goal, Radja Nainggolan. What a goal that was. And I'm sure he scored one very similar to that, right in the top corner during the Euros for Belgium, but that was a cracking goal. I'm disappointed to lose our 2-goal deficit, but with a shot like that, you can't moan too much, can you? Look at that, it was like a rocket. Right in the top left-hand corner, wow. I don't mind conceding goals like that. It's when I concede them due to my own stupidity that I get annoyed. Radja Nainggolan, take a bow. 2-1 to Man United over Roma. Into Ibrahimovic. Into Memphis. Sees Luke Shaw's run out wide. Little ball in. Pogba off the post. Pogba again. And Pogba does get his second goal in 2 games for us. He is very, very dangerous in the middle of the box, isn't he? Very dangerous. He got a goal in the last game for us, and he picks up a goal here almost straight from half-time as well. It was his own header that he followed up. He headed the ball, hit the post, and managed to nutmeg Szczesny on his way down to make it 3-1, and our 2-goal deficit has been reinstated. Good. That was literally straight from the centre, that was. So Man United 3, Roma 1. Paul Pogba with his second goal of the competition. He's going to get a few goals from midfield this season for us, this lad, isn't he? Come on. Nope. Right. De Gea should wallop this now. Should go out for a goal for the final whistle. There it is. Final whistle. 3-1. And we have won the pre-season cup. Nice bit of extra money. That's going to help fund a couple of extra transfers for a couple of youngsters by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look at the man of the match. Cancelo had a good game, actually. 7.9 down the right-hand side. Depay got the man of the match for a 9.2. Doesn't surprise me. He had a pretty strong game. Herrera, 8.7. Jimenez on his debut got an 8.2. So, pretty good all round. I think the 5.7 rating of Mbappe Lottin is a little bit harsh because it's probably my fault for trying to dribble it past every single player on the pitch because of how good his pace is. So, it's my fault, really. But there you go. We won the cup. That's all that matters. Boom. Won the championship. Doesn't give us anything really apart from a bit of extra transfer funds, which is what we're all about. That's what we need. Got 100 XP for it as well. Right, let's have a quick look, see what we've got. Shakhtar Donetsk have accepted a bid from Calgary. Okay, we've done everything we can really. Dahoud has accepted, so we can bring him in. Boom. New midfielder, very nice. As this guy's accepted as well, I'll bring him in. That's good. Anything else on the go? Monaco see 36 million. They want that for that. We're not going to pay that. Declined Lafont. Okay, because he wants to know what he's going to be in the team. We need to remember just to keep filling this in normally, I think, don't we? Let's give you a 10% clean sheet bonus, and you're going to be a squad rotation player. That's what you're going to be. You've been accepted. We've done that already, haven't we? Talks with Leon. Okay. Got an extra 3.825 million. Congratulations on winning the cup. They're happy about that. And that's been rejected. That's been rejected. Okay. We've already done this. Oh, well, we know that's been rejected already. That's an old piece of news, isn't it? And we've got a couple of new players in. So what I might do now is we're struggling a little bit for space in the squad. So I might actually just get rid of a couple of players. Because I think we're only allowed 40, I think we're allowed. And we've currently got... Oh, no, we're allowed 52. We've got 7 more spaces for players. That's not too bad then. So we just signed Budwell, who's actually 70 rated. That's not actually bad. I wasn't expecting him to be that good. And Dahoud says 79 rated. So far, I think we've made some very, very good signings. I don't know about you. I'm really happy with these players. Bunuel, we just signed Dahoud, Jimenez, Cancelo, Oxford, Hernandez, and Lottins. We've done really well defence-wise. We do need one more left-back, I feel, just to make me feel a bit more comfortable. Because we've got Shaw, but if Shaw were to get injured, we really haven't got a lot of other choices. With Bothwick Jackson being out on loan all season, we could do with a second player to challenge him for that position. So let's move forward in time and see if we can get some... If we can sell some players and get a bit of extra money, and then I'll be a bit happy as well. So Tielemans is on his way in. So we'll accept that. There we go. The floodgates are open and the players are flooding in now. And one more. Tielemans is in talks with Leicester City. Well, pointless now. He's just signed for us. So you need to check yourself, my friend. Let's do some training while we've got a chance. Rashford, again, is on the verge of an 87, so we'll continue working him over, I think. Doing this one will give him updates in both those two stats, which is good, what we want to do. Wingers, Mbappe Lottin, do we want to keep building you up? Who else do we have to deal with? Oh, Mata's very, very close to hitting 85, isn't he? I don't know if it's worth doing that or not. Dahoud is in now and Tielemans is in. Maybe we can do a bit of Dahoud work and a bit of Tielemans work. Let's do you a bit of keep possession, Dahoud. We want to try and share these around a bit, and we want to... Obviously, it's going to help get the players up to the next level. Let's do a bit of Tielemans as well, then. Let's give you a bit of speed dribbling. It's not as difficult, but it gets you more stats, I think. Centre-backs, we now have Jimenez, Bailey, and Hernandez. I'm thinking we do a bit of Bailey, actually. Let's do you a bit of Bailey. And then finally, we'll do a bit of work on... Should we do a second bit of work on Rashford? We'll do a bit of Marshall. Marshall's been really good for us until he got injured. So maybe we can do a bit of Marshall. Beat your man, why not? Right, so simulate all of those now and see how they get on. Simulate, not simulate. Simulate all of those. Oh, Rashford got an A, which means he's gone up, and both of those are going to go up. Yeah, Rashford now is 77 rated. Excellent. So we've done good there. We've done good. I'm happy with that. Let's look at how do we look at squad report? Is that the one that shows you if they've gone up or down stat wise? So if I now go to Rashford, does it say +1 next to him? Yes, 77 +1. So that's how we find out. Okay. Just want to try and find out how we do things because I've not done the career mode in this game. I barely played it in the last year's game, to tell the truth. Right, they want 33 million for Gilson Martins. Excellent. Yes, excellent, excellent, excellent. Kovalenko's coming in, 75 rated Cam. A bit of competition for Juan Mata. Very happy with that. He is in. I would like to sell a few players. We're really buying a lot of players in, but we're not managing to sell anyone. We've received a transfer offer for Luke Shaw. Now that's the one player I'm not going to be selling, I'm afraid. Luke Shaw is one of ours. Long term. Lafont, good young goalkeeper on his way in. Now, here we go. We've got to the point now where the transfers are flowing freely. I've been looking forward to this moment. We just need to get some players out now, don't we? Wolfsburg are trying to sign Harry Kane from Spurs. Interesting. Sergio Romero, there we go. From Everton. They want 6.5 million and he's worth... Come on, don't rip me off, Everton. Don't rip me off. Let's count off 7.4. I'll give you 100 grand off. I would like to make a little bit of money from these players because I want to try and reinvest it in other players. Joe Riley and Phil Jones. We're Phil Jones, 9 million. I'll accept that from Leicester. Oh, bugger, I just stalled it. I meant to accept it. Okay. We'll accept that from Rotherham for Joe Riley because I'd like to just get him off the books. And I need to go into transfers and accept that Phil Jones one. I don't know why I did that. Transfer history, is that what I'm in? No, that's not what I want to do. How do I do what I want to do? Oh, I'm completely lost. I'm sure it was in here somewhere. There it is, transfer negotiations. I knew it was in there somewhere. Right, there we go. Accept that offer from Leicester. I'll take that £9 million we can spend on somebody else. That's more or less the money we played on Lucas Hernandez, so that's good. That's 3 players on the way out, and that's going to give us a nice bit of money to spend on other players, because I've got a few of them in my mind that I want to try and go for. Can we do some more? We can do some more training already. Excellent. So we can continue to build our players up. Rashford's up to a 77 now. And do I want to continue to build him up? I do want to continue building him up, actually, yeah. So let's go for that one again. Doing the same one over and over again. It's just getting these stats up. That's the main thing. And obviously, when people's stats go up, it means that they go up a level as well. Let's do keeping possession for you. We've got new players now we can do as well. Goalkeepers, of course, we've got Lafont, who's 76 rated. So let's do him a bit of that. Centre backs. Should we do a bit of Hernandez work? Why not? Let's do a bit of El Rondo for Hernandez. And it really is just random. I'm not really doing this in any sort of way. Kovalenko's currently 75. Let's try and get him up to another level, 76. So we'll simulate all of those. Simulate. I got it right that time. And some good results around the board, actually. Good results. Happy with that. Getting pretty close to going up another level. And we'll whiz on forward. Our next game is Leicester in the Community Shield. Everton, I've reviewed the price for Sergio Roma and decided to match it, which is good. We've already done that one as well. So Everton are now going for Sergio Romero. Get him off the books, that'd be good. Player sold, nice, that's one down. Player sold again. Player sold again, so it looks like we sold all 3 of those guys. Wayne Rooney's received a torn calf muscle and will be out for 6 weeks. And a Herrera transfer offer. 19 million. No, mate, no. If you want him, it's going to have to be for the full... I'm going to go for 23 million now, just because you were being cheeky. If you want him, you have to pay full whack, I'm afraid. So we sold Sergio Romero, and we sold Joe Riley, and we sold Phil Jones. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any other players we're trying to buy now, do we? If I look at our transfer negotiations, and I look at players that we... Transfer offer sent, none. Unsuccessful. So now we've got 50 odd million to spend, I think, and we can make a few more offers. Have we got 50 odd million to spend? How much have we got at the moment? Boom, boom. That's not what I want to see, is it? Where's it tell me how much money I've got left? I'm sure we'll see it somewhere. Is it not in transfers? Oh well, let's have a look at my shortlist. No, that's what I don't want to do, do I? Don't want to go and play a search. I want to go for a shortlist. Now, 2 players that I do want. We need left back, don't we? We need a left back. So let's go into you and let's inquire about you. I don't really want to pay the £32 million for Kazawa. I do want a right midfielder. So left back and right midfielder are my other things that I want to work on, and I would like to get Asensio. I might make a bid for Asensio, actually, because he has got a really good potential value. I've got 30 million to spend at the moment. So let's put the entire... Let's not put the entire 30 million, because we might be able to get him cheaper. Let's go 27.1 million. Because he's 81 rated now, but I think he goes up to close to a 90. So it would be a very, very good player for us to have in our team to rival. It'd be the natural person to take over from Juan Mata. And if we can sell Ander Herrera, then we'll have enough money to buy another player then. Grimaldo, they want 19 million for Grimaldo. That's a bit of a high amount of money, but we might have to go for it. We just need another left back, someone to, like I say, help out or chase Luke Shaw for that position. Reject and disallow future offers. We're not selling Fosu Mensah. He's a key player for us. A player we want to build ourselves around. We've got the Leicester game pretty soon as well. And we've received the transfer offer from Matteo Darmian. Excellent. He's valued at 12. They want to sell him for 11. Please, can we not have... No, well, I would like to have that money, but I would like the 12, please. I would like the 12. Be handy to have the extra money. Yes, Real Madrid have accepted that offer, which is very, very good. He wants 110k a week. We can give him that. 4 years. Let's tell him he's going to be an important first-team player, because he probably will be playing more games than Mata, thinking about it. So we're going to offer him that, and that'll be a massive signing for us, because I know, like I said, he's got a very, very good potential on this game. That could be a big, big signing for us. We're not going to get him in time for the Leicester game, but it looks like we might get him in time for the game. Ander Herrera, but it's unfortunate that we're not going to spend that amount at the moment. We have submitted a new offer, and hope you would accept it. 22 million. Okay, I will accept that, because I want the 22 million to buy... we're going to have to buy that left-back Ronaldo, aren't we? And there we go. Whiz forward again, and there comes the game against Leicester. Right, so we didn't get any more news before that game. So now we've done a lot of our transfers, we need to sort our team out a bit better, don't we, really? And we don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Oh, we do. We've got Lafont on the bench, which is good. That's what we want on the bench. Right, centre-back, Smalling. Nope, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Smalling's on the bench. Rashford is going to be a striker on the bench. We want Lotting on the bench because he's pretty good as well. De Hood and Tielemans. Both of you guys. We only need one centre-back, really, don't we? De Hood can go there. Marshall, you're going to be playing this game ahead of Depay because you are amazing on this game. I really like you. Which means Depay, you're going to be on the bench in place of Lottin. Rooney, unfortunately, you're not in my long-term future. But Kovalenko is. And Tielemans in place of Herrera, who is leaving the club pretty soon anyway. I think we're going to actually play De Hood there rather than Herrera alongside Pogba. And we do have... That's probably too many central midfielders. We need a right midfielder. We haven't got a spare right midfielder, have we? That's the problem I've got at the moment. So if I move these players to the top to signify that they are the ones that we're looking to keep, and all the other ones can be down towards the bottom. Reece Oxford, and then that is the only good ones we've got. That's the only ones we've brought, isn't it? Yes, those are the ones we've brought. Now our full squad is looking pretty strong. These are the players that I've brought, my own choices. Like I say, we're going to get Asensio as a challenge to Mata, and he'd probably take Mata's place. We do also need a left back, and I think we're also going to need a... Might need another right back, although this guy is 70 rated. I don't think he's going to be high enough. If we do need to bring him in long term, we probably can do, but I'd rather not. I'd like... I think a left back and a right midfielder are the priorities now, and then a right back as I would like. If I can get a left back, a right midfielder, and a right back with the rest of this transfer window, I'd be very happy. But it's all going to be down to selling certain players. Like Herrera is going to be worth a lot of money for us. That's 22 million we can spend on somebody else. Players like Ashley Young, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, Rojo, if we can get rid of those again, it's more money for us. So enough of me blabbing on. Let's get into this game against Leicester. We've got a debut for De Hood. And I think that's about the only debut we got. Other players on the bench. Yep, no more debuts. We've got other players on the bench that can come on for their debut later on. But yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if we can win the Community Shield. Pogba back to De Hood. Sees the movement of Cancelo out on the right. Big ball in. Ibra's there in the middle of the box. Off the post. Marshall taps it into the empty net. And 2 minutes in, we're in the lead already. Oh, nice. We had a good bit of link-up play there with the right back on the right-hand side, obviously. Big ball in. Ibra hits the post with his header. And Marshall just taps it into the empty net, and this could be a little bit easier than what we expected. Good goal there by Marshall. We're 1-0 up. 1-0 up already. Nice. Ibrahimovic puts it back though. Forward to Mkhitaryan. Into Paul Pogba. Oh, Ibrahimovic, lovely first touch. And slides it into the back of the net. 18 minutes in. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets his second of the match. And this guy is such an easy little focal point. Look at that first little touch. And then just slides it into the back of the net like the keeper wasn't even there. Ibra, I think, easily is going to be the top goal scorer this season. I'm still debating whether to put it up to... I think I'm going to put it up... I'm going to have to put it up to world class for now, I think. I think I've got to the point where it has to be done because I'm starting to find this match a little bit easy. I think we'll do it when the Premiership comes along and we'll go up to world class. And then obviously we'll hopefully be a bit more realistic. I don't want to end up winning the league by like 100 points or something. Well, you can't win a league by 100 points, can you? But I don't want to win the league by like 20 points in March or anything like that. I want to make sure that it's a difficult season for us. Oh, no, they've scored. Where's that come from? That was my poor defending once again there. I'm really letting this team down. But he just seemed to get straight through us there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that was me controlling Eric Bailey there. Just ran straight past the front of him. Oh, God. Well, I think I got a little bit overconfident, and now we've conceded a goal. So that's Slimani's goal. We are still 2-1 up, so we're still in the lead. I think we're going to make 3 substitutes now. So it's Memphis Depay on for Marshall, Tielman's on for Pogba, and Kovalenko on in place of Juan Mata. So let's see if these 3 guys can make an impact on the second half. There they are. 2-1. And now we're going to get a corner. Mkhitaryan's going to play it in. It's going to come back to Mkhitaryan. Ball in. Clear by Fuchs. Come on. There we go. There it is. That's the full-time whistle. And we have won the Community Shield against Leicester. Woo! That was getting a little bit itchy there towards the end. Every time I start to think the game's getting easy, we should go up a difficulty level, they really start to pummel me. So I think we'll definitely walk up a difficulty level this season. I think I'll do it for the Premiership. I will. I will change it when we start the Premiership, which is going to be our next match. So there is the goal. There is the glory. Finally, we've got a trophy back in the hands of Manchester United. I'm only joking. We obviously won the FA Cup last season, anyway, didn't we? But that's 2 trophies now. We've won the pre-season cup, and now we won the Community Shield as well. We had a host of new players in the team today, which is very good. I'm happy with how things are going so far. We've definitely built ourselves a pretty decent squad. But now we've got a couple of weeks, well, we've got about a month before the season starts to really just finish it off and fine-tune it and bring those extra couple of players, which I think we can do. Like I said, a right back, a left midfielder, and a left back would be the dream for me. Let's have a look at the... I forgot to look at the player ratings, but either way, Dahoud was fantastic on his debut. Tielmans was good when he came on as a sub as well. Kovalenko was really good, actually, attacking midfield. He had a lot of pace and managed to break through the defensive line a couple of times, but I couldn't get him to score the goal and finish it off, so that was a bit disappointing. And what we got here, news-wise, we've got the transfer offer. A transfer offer for Daley Blind from Atletico Madrid. 13 million. He's worth 14. Oh, come on, people. I might need that extra million. You never know. Give me the 14. That would be lovely. West Ham have made an offer for Matteo Darmian, and they want to go ahead with 12 million, which is good. Herrera's gone for 22, and Marco Asensio is coming in for 27.1. Literally, this guy has literally just cost us Ander Herrera and 5 million quid, which is a money I'm willing to pay for a player of that quality. So I'm going to end it there for this episode. Next episode, we'll finish off the transfer window and we'll start the Premiership. We've got £22 million to spend on 3 positions, which is not going to be too well for us, but we've got quite a few players still to spend. Still to sell, sorry, like I said. So yeah, we'll finish off the transfer window next episode and we'll play our first game or 2 of the Premier League season as well. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do let me know by hitting that like button. It does really help me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you would like to see some more of this FIFA career mode, then please do hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon for another episode of our FIFA Return to Glory career mode.